What's going on, everybody? It's Rick. Here's the natural bedding bin for Worm Wednesday check-in. Oh my. Now that is a long red wiggler. Huh. That guy was in one of the bubbles. I may need to see about getting a new piece of bubble wrap. Okay, so that should be the end that I fed. Looks like I dumped a bunch of coffee grounds on this end. Oh, I got something growing here. Oh, I just broke it off. I'm thinking kind of looks like the fig leaf. Looks like another piece right there. That is crazy. This thing basically looked like it was done, and it just keeps pumping out growth. I'll take it. This side's looking great. Still has that the grape stem. Some of this stuff takes a long time to break down, people. So a lot of leaves still, but look at underneath. The worms are doing their thing and eating up at the bottom. I have a bunch of leaves that I'm planning on adding to this. I will just check to see if there's any. No real activity down here. This is all fairly dry. So I have an excellent feeding for this. We've been getting watermelon the last few weeks. I have a bunch in the freezer. However, I just sliced some up. So I'm going to try this instead of having it all chopped up, and it has not been frozen. I may just break it in half a little bit because I want it to make sure it stays underneath the bedding. Okay, so very, very happy with this. Hopefully we release a bunch of moisture into that dry bedding and try to pull some of them worms over. I will add some ground up coffee from the K-Cups. Ho ho ho! Big old chunk. Nah, I'm gonna break it up. I was gonna say maybe we'll leave it whole and see what happens, but I feel better about that. Got my ground up eggshells. I will take a small little handful of castings and bring them over. If a couple worms come, that's okay. Like I said, this is not frozen, so it should not really affect these guys. Okay. Maybe just another little pinch. Okay, and then on top, I'm going to add a little bit of my worm chow. That there's just another food source for the worms. Consists of the pulverized oats, cornmeal, flour, all of which were expired, and a little pulverized eggshell. I think I'm going to leave this end open. Oh, I think that's the strap from the bag. And I'm going to just cover this feeding area. Like that. Yeah, so very happy with how this bin looks. As long as this breaks down the kind of proper way and looks really good and gets a bunch of these worms pulled over, I may be harvesting that either in the next feeding or 2 feedings from now. I'm loaded up with castings, so I have to either start throwing a bunch more in my garden or give some to my brother or do something, because I almost have a 27-gallon tote completely filled and it's getting heavy. Well, thanks for coming along checking out the video. If you guys have any questions, make sure you drop them down in the comments. Everybody have a great day.